Welcome to Sky is the Limit podcast. I'm your host, Lala Skye, and today we're going to talk about the importance of self-care for mental health. In our fast-paced lives, we often forget to take care of ourselves. We get caught up in work, social media, and the never-ending to-do list. But self-care is so essential, guys. It's essential for our well-being, and it's time we prioritize it. Firstly, what is self-care? Self-care is any activity that we do deliberately to take care of our physical, emotional, and mental health. It can be as simple as taking a bubble bath or going for a walk or spending time with loved ones. The goal here is to prioritize ourselves and our needs, giving ourselves the care and attention that we truly deserve. Now, some people wonder, why is self-care so important for mental health? I don't know who those people are, but they do. Well, when we neglect ourselves, our mental health can suffer. We can become stressed, we can become anxious and overwhelmed, and this leads to burnout and eventually mental health issues. Self-care helps us to manage stress and reduce the risk of developing mental health conditions. Basically, it's like putting on our oxygen mask first so we can better help others. The good news is that self-care doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. It's about finding what works for you and making it a regular part of your routine. It could be something as simple as taking a few deep breaths, practicing mindfulness, or even journaling. The key is to be intentional and consistent. Consistency is always the key, guys, I'm finding. But basically, so the way that we can prioritize self-care in our busy lives, well, that's a tough one, but I have a few tips for you. Number one, you want to start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine to start practicing self-care. Start with small activities that bring you joy and make you feel good. Number two, make time. Schedule time for self-care in your calendar. Treat it like an important appointment and don't let anything else get in the way. Number three, say no. Learn to say no to things that don't serve you or drain your energy. Prioritize your needs over others' demands. And number four, practice self-compassion. You got to be kind to yourself and don't beat yourself up for not being perfect. We all have bad days, and that's okay. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for our well-being. And it allows us to show up as our best selves for others. When we take care of ourselves, we can better take care of those around us. Now let's dive a little deeper into the importance of self-care for mental health and explore some practical ways to incorporate self-care into your daily lives. One of the most significant benefits, I'd say, of self-care is its positive impact on your mental health. Taking care of ourselves reduces stress, it helps manage anxiety and depression, and it improves overall well-being. When we prioritize self-care, we improve our ability to cope with challenges, bounce back from setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook. Unfortunately, many of us are too busy to prioritize self-care. We might feel guilty for taking time for ourselves or thinking that self-care is selfish, but the truth is self-care is essential for our health and happiness. It's not something we should feel guilty about, but rather something we should make time for in our lives. So how can we incorporate self-care into our daily lives? I thought you'd never ask. Here's some additional tips for you. Number one, you want to start your day with self-care. Begin your day with a self-care routine that sets the tone for the rest of your day. This can be super simple, like stretching, meditating, or enjoying a cup of tea. Number two, you want to prioritize sleep. Getting enough rest is crucial for our mental health. Make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night and establish a bedtime routine that helps you unwind and relax. That sleep is so important. The difference in me with 8 hours versus 5 hours is astronomical. I feel like Superwoman on the 8 hours, and on the 5 hours, I feel like I'm gasping for breath all day long. But anyways, number three, move your body. Regular exercise is an excellent form of self-care for both physical and mental health. Find a form of movement that you enjoy. Do something like, I love yoga, or maybe dancing, or simply taking a walk. Number four, you want to connect with others. Spending time with loved ones is crucial aspects of self-care. Making time for those social activities, those Baby showers and dinners and all that good stuff brings you joy and it nourishes your soul. And number 5, you want to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for reducing stress. It improves mental well-being. You want to try incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine. The most common, I would say, are like meditation or breathing exercises. I've noticed in watching videos or listening to podcasts or even reading articles that all of your successful top CEOs, people that we deem successful, incorporate mindfulness and stress it, and meditation. Well, mindfulness is meditation, but you get the picture. Basically, self-care is essential, guys. It's an essential aspect of mental health. It's time we prioritize ourselves and make self-care a regular part of our lives. By doing so, we improve our ability to manage stress, cope with challenges, and maintain a positive outlook. Remember to start small, make time, say no, and practice self-compassion. And most importantly, remember that self-care is not selfish, but necessary for our well-being. Thank you for tuning in to Sky is the Limit podcast. I hope you found this episode helpful and informative. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye, guys.